Hello, everybody. I'm sure many of us are using the extra time we have available at the moment to gem up on some books or podcasts and things like that. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to share a few videos recommending some of the podcasts and books and things that I've seen and liked. And I would like to start with this book by Robert Cialdini. As you can see, it's a book called Yes, and it's all around persuading and influencing. Now, if I hold this book up and I asked you to say or give me two things that would stand out for you, you would presumably say a carrot and the word yes. And if I said to you, you were in fact wrong, you were right about the carrot, but you were wrong about the word yes, you could be forgiven for thinking that I've gone slightly mad. However, if I switch the book around and put it this way, you'll see that we can definitely see a carrot, but the word yes isn't there. If I put the book this way, you can see the word yes and the carrot, but they're in a different perspective. So the word yes is there, but it's not quite as big. And conversely, if I put the book that way, there's no yes and no carrot. And what that essentially represents is that when we look at a problem, a challenge, whatever it might be, we tend to see it from one point of view only. And the key thing around persuading and influencing is if we can at least understand the viewpoint from the other person first, we may not always agree, but it does help us to understand where they're coming from. So this book is a little gem, not least because each chapter is about 2-3 pages long. I'm not going to lie, I'm not a massive fan of reading through heavy chapters. So it's got loads of tips on how to persuade and influence, and as the name suggests, get people to say yes. I'll put a link to the book in the comments page. If you've read it or got any thoughts on it, I'd love to hear from it. Similarly, if you've got any recommendations for me that I can share out to other people, podcast, books, things like that, would love to hear from it. Thanks a lot, everyone. Cheers.